we came to shut it down. I'm like, we came to shut it down. I'm like, we came to shut it down. Nah, I don't need no help.
So how you doing, AkbarV? Can you tell us how you got your name? Because I thought you was Muslim for a while.
I'm not Muslim. I'm Christian. My homeboy Muslim. He gave me the name.
All right.
Because I'm great with this music. I'm great with that rap shit.
That's a fact. What does it mean? And what's
greatness?
Greatness.
The Muslims say Allah Akbar. God is great.
I'm Muslim, so that's why I asked that question. So my name is Rashid. Shout out to the real. So let's talk about the music. The rap industry right now.
It's horrible.
Yeah. So what you mean by it's horrible? You don't think about the quality of the female MCs?
I feel like everybody doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm. So
it's no authentic. You know, it's nobody doing something different. It's like everybody just go do what they see the next person do. So it make it hard for people to understand, like, you ain't gotta be this person. You can be different. I like a couple artists that I fuck with, that I love. I fuck with a couple artists.
Like who?
Yeah, like who?
And who don't you fuck with?
I don't think it's no artist that I don't fuck with. Like, I just don't, like, it ain't no smoke on there. It's just like, I don't listen to this person. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing bad. It's just like, I can throw on Kevin Gates' song and I'm gonna be like, this my boy, because I can relate. You know what I'm saying? Nicki Minaj, Foxy Brown, like, those are the best, you know, female rappers to me. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the up and coming girls, there's a lot of girls that I like. But do they have, like, it's like they do have the same style. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to, like, say nothing that offend people, because I'm not in that space no more where I just don't give a fuck. So now I be trying to give a fuck, you know, about how people feel. So I would say that,
So you give a fuck just a little bit. A little bit.
Yeah, I give a fuck a little bit. Just this little bit. But yeah, you know, it was Eve before me, Nicki, Foxy, Missy Elliott, like, that was the one. Lil' Kim, you know, we looked up to those. Lauryn Hill, yep, Lauryn, I love Lauryn Hill. I can listen to Lauryn. Even her Miscommunication, like, I can listen to the whole album. Like,
that's a fact.
I love Lauryn. But yeah, I just feel like nowadays it's just the same thing. Like, the girls feel like they got to be half naked and talk about popping pussy just to do music.
You not with that? You don't think you gonna fight?
No. I mean, I can talk about that because, you know, it's something that, you know, you have to be versatile. But that's not what that's not all I talk about. Like, I really talk, you know, I talk about my life. I talk about what I've been through. I talk about what I done seen. You know, it's substance in my music. Like, I don't go in the studio and just, you know, nobody come in the session and write my raps. I write my own raps. Like, I be on live with my fans and I hear a beat and I'm just like, all right, I start mumbling, and then I go and I put words in my mumbles. That's how I come up with some shit. And, you know, I got a story. I've been through a lot of shit in my life. You know, I've really been through a lot that people didn't understand me. And, you know, it's like at a point where it's almost like I got to be fake just to fit in. And I'm not fake. I don't know how to be fake. I know how to fuck with people, you know, for how they make me feel, not what they give me. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with genuine people. And in this music industry, a lot of people not, you know, it's not genuine. They only come around when you popping or you going viral and stuff like that. And I never wanted to be that. Now, if I fuck with you and I'm like on some cool shit with you, then that's me. I'm cool. Woo-doo-woo. Don't get it twisted. I'm still a gangsta ass bitch. I'm not finna just do certain shit that you feel like. Even like when I was saying certain stuff and I was speaking out of turn and I was speaking on certain situations, right? It was never me on no hating shit. It was me like just speaking my mind because I'm just an outspoken girl. You get it? But you know, God got his ways of showing me things. Because if I don't want people speaking on my life, why do I speak on other people's life? You get it? And that's what he showed me. So nowadays, I just don't even say shit. I just be listening. I be in my own world now. Like with my children and shit, like, and just doing me, you know?
So you talk about struggle. Like, you from Atlanta?
I'm from ATL.
Mm-hmm. So where does this
Atlanta,
Philly?
I'm a Grady baby.
So where does this
Huh?
Philly thing? Where does this Philly thing come in?
Why do y'all think I'm from? I'm not from Philly. I just love Philly. I be in Philly a lot. I like Philly. It's nothing that I'm from Philly. I'm hard-bodied Atlanta, born and raised. I'm an Atlanta girl, Georgia Peach, baby. I'm from Cleveland Avenue. That's where the fuck I'm from. I'm not from Philly. Although I love Philly, my nigga that's in the feds right now, incarcerated, he's from Philly. And I just be in Philly a lot. That's it.
So you talk about I heard about that boy for that. Is he getting out soon?
Yeah.
I mean, how many months?
You know when you about to get out, they don't like all that. They don't like when you tell their months. I can't tell y'all how many months he got, but it's real soon.
Yeah, you looking forward to it? Said you've been celibate.
I have.
Mm-hmm. So you saving it for you? Did you go celibate? Or did you save it?
Do he know I'm celibate?
Huh?
What you asked? Do he know?
No, I mean, was it for him or was it for your own?
It was for me.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to respect myself.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to learn and respect myself because I was the type of bitch that if a nigga had a check, I'm on to the bigger check and the bigger bag. You know, I was fucking with niggas with money. And I always been that bitch. Like, I always had a nigga with some money. Even when I was a heavy set girl, I had a nigga with some money I was fucking with. And I felt like, you know, I wanted to just do right by God. Like, I just wanted to, I got spiritual. I started tapping into my calling a lot more. And I just wanted to do right. Like, it was at a point that I just said, God, you know, I just want to talk to one person. I don't want to just be messed with this dude. Ask my friends. I had a nigga for this, a nigga for that, a nigga for that. Not saying that I fucked all of them, but I had a nigga on standby for everything. Like, I was that type of person. And I just got to a point where, nah, I just want to do right by God. Like, I don't know, I was just at a bad space. You know, my money stopped. I just went into a dark cloud. It was a lot that happened to me. You know what I'm saying? And I yield. I surrendered.
Yeah, you talked about people witchcraft. How did you know that?
Cause God sent people to me and told me. He sent two people, my pastor and this girl. They didn't even know each other. And that's how when you know it be of God, because he sent people like to tell you certain things. Like, and they told me. Because I couldn't make no money. Like, it was a blockage on me. I was at a bad space. It was bad for me. And God got it off me. I'm back now. I feel great. Like, and that comes from, like, you know, I was dibbling and dabbling, going to get readings and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I was doing things that I didn't supposed to do that I knew was not of God. You know, because the Bible says you got to serve one and hate the other. You love one and hate the other. You know what I'm saying? So when I was going to get these readings done and stuff like that, I was opening up doors for that. You know, what the Bible say, touch not my anointed, do my prophet no harm. So the devil did what he did, but it didn't stay. It didn't last. And God had me all along. So, you know, when I see certain things, and, you know, it was a lady that came and had a message for me this morning. And I was like, I don't get readings. I'm not a girl that you're going to read. Like, because I'm spiritual and God speaks to me. He talks to me. He showed me things. I'm anointed. I get on here and I prophesy to people because I have a gift. You know what I'm saying? So I told her, I said, I don't do read. She said, no, I believe in Jesus. I don't read like that. I said, so you got to say prophesy. You prophesize it to me instead of reading me, because reading is witchcraft. When you're going to get them readings and all that, and when Jesus came to save the world and not condemn us, this is my belief, my faith. I ain't condemning nobody. I ain't saying nobody going to hell for what they believe, because one thing about God, he's a just God. He's not going to fault you for something that you do not know. He's not that type of God. What he do is he's going to chastise the ones he loves, and you get held accountable for what you do know. You know? God ain't going to, that's just like, say for instance, if the religion is supposed to be Christian or Muslim, right?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't know that. We was born into it, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to hold me accountable for that because I was born into something and I'm following it because it's a good. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm not doing the, you know, the devil work, you know, even with me doing my music, it's like my calling is higher than this.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to start out as the way I'm doing it, which is worldly, but I'm not of this world. So he's going to switch me over so he get the glory in the end. It can start off like this, but God gonna always get the glory in the end. And I know this. Like, I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm not afraid to get on these platforms and talk about God. I love God. I got shot in my head, bullet exploded in my skull. Been through a lot of shit in the streets. My name come in a homicide. Never had nothing to do with a homicide. A lot of this stuff that happened to me, I had to walk these walks because at the end of the day, me walking these walks, I understand it. Now that I'm getting, you know, in tune in my calling, I understand a lot more than what I did. You know, even the things that I said to people, I wronged people. I did a lot of stuff that wasn't of God, and God didn't tell me to do these things. You know, and just because God don't chastise me in front of people, that don't mean he don't chastise me. You get it?
So you
and he told me he had to humble me. And I had, you know, you could tell my spirit is a lot different from child. Y'all know.
So you said that you feel anointed. Tell us how did you get shot?
Shit happened. That's all I can say.
Was it a stray bullet or what?
The bullet exploded in my skull. I just remember a nigga threw me on the ground.
Was it somebody you knew?
It was a shootout. You get it?
So you
and he told me he had to humble me. And I had, you know, you could tell my spirit is a lot different from child. Y'all know.
So, being that Young Thug is I've spoken to.
I spoken to, he was on the phone and I was there and I just told him the message that I had to tell him. And you know, he said he loved me and I told him I love him too. And it was very brief.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. So let's talk about the kids and the children. So you said you didn't want to be a mother at one. What does that mean?
I never said I didn't want to be a mother. I said I didn't know how to.
Oh, all right. I understand that. And what do you mean by that?
I never had a mom to really be taught how to be a mom. You have to have a mom. I never had a mom. I've been in the streets since I was 14. So therefore, you know, I'm out here looking for love. I didn't get it as a kid that I felt growing up. You know, my aunt did the best she could, but you know, we out here and I'm messing with older dudes and things like that. That wasn't love. You know, it was lust. Like, and as I grow to love myself, then you start respecting yourself when you're growing to love yourself. You get what I'm saying? So me getting my kids, that's a love that nobody can take from me because my kids love me wrong or right. They didn't care that their mom didn't know how to be a mom. They just needed a mom. And when I realized that, I was better off knowing that, okay, it's not as hard as I think it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never had my mama never went places and did all that. But now I can do that with my children. I take them out on outings. They go to 5-star restaurants, all that. Like, and my fans can vouch for that. I be in restaurants teaching my children. We at the table, we at dinner, we ain't doing it on no phone. Like, they'll tell you, like, because I let my fans see a lot of what I do. You know what I mean? Like, they be involved because I look at my fans as my family. So they more involved in, like, my kids, my life. You know what I'm saying? Because I be wanting to show them, you know, that it's real over here and it's genuine. You know what I mean? And they see me come from nothing. They see me struggle. They see me get to this point where I got my kids. And when they see me didn't have them, they see me fight. They see me cry. You know, it really broke down, I think, earlier this morning, you know, and I was just speaking to them about, you know, where I came from and how I'm blessed and how, you know, y'all be laughing at certain things, just not going through it. And we in the media, you know, I'm in the blogs and being a celebrity, it ain't all what people think it is. You know what I mean? I just want to rap. That's it. Like, I just want to rap. That's it. I want to do music. I love music. This is my calling. And, you know, when I humbled myself, when I humbled myself, God said to me, he said, you know, to take you to this next level, you got to be humble to get there. And I didn't understand it until a couple months ago. you know, and that's fine too, you know, because if I would have made it last year or a couple months ago or 2 years ago, I would have lost all of it, you know. So I'm thankful for the growth and all of that. I'm thankful that, you know, I went from not having my children to get my kids. We in a 4-bedroom house and 4 baths, and my children go to charter schools and great schools. And you know, it takes a village to raise a child. You know, a lot of things I didn't know. I get on here and I ask my fans, even about when my kids were sick. I say, hey, what I get them for that? They say, you know, it's a remedy. They give me remedies. They tell me about herbs and stuff. Like, I didn't know none of this shit. I'm a street bitch. I'm a little nigga at heart, you know. I come from nothing. I've been in the streets my whole life. So me having kids, it was me having kids looking for love. Like, oh, this nigga love me, I'm gonna have a baby. Like, it was never me having kids out of knowing any better. Because if I knew any better, I probably would have never had kids.
Mm-hmm.
This me being honest. I would have never had kids, bringing kids into this world and not being able to really give them my all in 100%. I wouldn't have did them like that, you know. But I feel like everything happened for a reason. My kids is here. I love my children, and I go all out for them. I don't play by them. I love everybody know that about my kids. I love them, and my kids be right here with their mama. And I rather chill with my kids. And we know we be in the house, we play, we joke, we get to know each other. That's the best feeling ever. And that's what helped me change. That's what helped me, because it gave me a certain type of love and humbleness that I needed and that I wanted. I was praying for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do understand. Beautiful that you struggled and overcame and got your kids back. I thought that you could have given up and you could have not given up.
But you know what? My kids never got took it from me. Nobody never took my children. My kids never been in no defect system or none of that. I gave temporary custody to my baby grandma.
Mm-hmm.
I gave her temporary. I did it. Like, nobody, defects never came and took no child from me. I was doing that because I knew I was in the streets. You get it? And I knew I couldn't have no baby on my hip. I couldn't have these babies running around no strollers while I'm out here doing things that I know ain't what I'm supposed to be doing. But this is how I'm making my living. This is what I'm doing. I'm out here. You get what I'm saying? So in reality, all of this, I had to go through everything that I'm going through to see, you know, I look back on that shit and I be like, damn, God, you brought me, not damn, God, oh, forgive me, Father. But I be like, dang, God brought me.
Yeah.
Man, if y'all only knew where I came from. This is real.
And it's definitely real. Go ahead, Cuzzo. Shoot.
Nah, so.
Hold on. The Rivian! The Rivian! Go get them groceries.
That's right.
Shout out to the real.
Go get on them kids.
That's my oldest son. He played football. He's so hard at football. His name Derivian.
Friday.
He hard.
Chick-fil-A's?
Huh?
Didn't you order him Chick-fil-A earlier? I was watching.
Yes, girl. He ordered his own. You know, my children got my bank account on their phone.
I can't do that with my sound on zero.
So they just go and get what they want and stuff instead of me just having to go and do all that. It's stressful.
Bad, but I wanted to ask you, is this the reason why you're not on Love? Because of the everything and the whole...
No, actually, I decided to part ways from Love and Hip Hop. I chose that. Love and Hip Hop didn't say they didn't want me no more, nothing like that. I wanted to leave. Huh?
I was always looking forward to watching.
Everybody look forward to watch me. That is the truth, because they know I'm a fucking star, right?
Yes.
But I had to get my shit together for real. Like, I needed time off that television stage, you know what I'm saying, to really get me together, you know, and I did that. So
transformation when watching you.
You breaking up? What you say?
I said I could see your transformation from when you was.
Thank you.
And me just watching. You feel me?
This is no lie. I seen a girl who I told I was gonna hit her in her mouth when I see her, and I had to let her walk right past me, and I hit her in her mouth. That was growth.
Yes, because the first time I saw you on that AkbarV was.
But guess what?
That.
You know what? Y'all understand that I'm a street bitch. I'm not making this up. I'm from the streets. So it was a girl coming straight from the streets to television. No artist development, no media training. It was real. What you see, that's what the fuck you finna get.
Well,
And you know, I had to let, sometimes you gotta let certain things go. Cause I told this girl and she was looking, she did it look like this. I say, you only right here because I'm letting you be right here. It's real. I tell her that. I say, you only right here because I'm letting you be right here. Because I done changed. I said, but don't provoke me. Don't play with me. She was like, well, we both. I said, what you want to do? Got quiet. But I feel like that was my test and I passed it. Man, the old me would have hit her in her mouth. I would have hit her straight up. I didn't give a care about nothing. But guess what? I let that shit go. It was not about nothing. You know, when you elevating, the devil send these type of tests to you. He sent things like this to try to knock you off. Because had I would have been on that bullshit, I would have been in the blogs for some negative shit and not what I really need to be in the blogs about. You get it? I just want to rap and take care of my family. That's it. All that negative shit, I don't have time for it. Because guess what? I'm not there no more.
Shout out to the real. So do you get family support from Andy or anybody else in the industry? Cousin, did y'all talk? Are y'all cool?
Kandi is my cousin. I love my cousin. My cousin be there anytime I need her. Anytime I need advice, Candy's gonna always be there for me. That's my family.
Mm-hmm. Do you have anybody else in the industry that you lean on in difficult times?
Yes, I can. It's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Can we get a few?
Child, Foxy Brown is one of them. Cortez Bryant. Huh?
Never mind. Yeah, Foxy Brown.
What you say?
I just said she can hear you. I didn't know if she can hear you.
Don't say that. That's disrespectful. Don't do that.
That's right.
That's dead ass wrong. Don't do that.
All right, I'm
sorry.
Don't
do that though. Don't do that, bro. Cause that's disrespectful. Don't do that. She a fucking legend. Don't do that. I can't even do that. No, don't do that.
All right, I won't.
And I got mad love for Foxy, cause Foxy is one of the bitches that, and this is why it's so deeper than that. It's deeper than what you think. You know, Foxy like literally coached me and like take her time with me and explain about the industry and things like that. So don't do that. Don't do that. You get it? Cause I fuck with Foxy.
Making it a big deal.
She can hear me. She can hear me clearly. She can hear me. She can hear me clearly. Don't do that though.
People might want to know. That's all.
Yeah. She can hear clearly.
So these are the people you lean on. So
yep. Anytime I need them, I lean on a few more people too though. I don't feel like going in depths like that. You get what I'm saying? I don't never need to let my right hand know what my left doing. You feel what I mean? Mm-hmm. But yep.
So when you made the song with Trouble, was y'all in the same studio or did y'all make it together?
We was in the same studio.
How was that experience? Rest in peace, Trouble.
It was cool. Trouble was a good nigga. Like, I fucked it with Trouble. Trouble fucked with me. It was never no bullshit or nothing like that. It was like he a good person. He got a real vibe about him. He real Atlanta, straight up. Like, that's Atlanta. Mm-hmm. That's who he is.
Mm-hmm. So was that, so y'all was always cool? One song and y'all had an ongoing friendship, like a mutual respect. It wasn't just got in the studio one time.
Nah, it was a real, like, he really fucked with me and I fucked with him.
All right, 21 Savage. That song with 21 Savage, how'd that come about?
My best friend Bree actually got 21 in the studio with me. And yeah. Cause they got like one of those bonds, like they just real close. She'll lay down her life for Savage, like she like real loyal to him, and she made it happen. And ever since then, Savage has been my big bro. I mean, with my little bro, and he a good nigga. Like I rep that 21 for L for life. just like that YSL and that ROC. Like, they're my brothers, you know what I'm saying? Savage is a good person, you know, and these is not gangs. These are labels. They recording artists, you know what I'm saying? We ain't in no gangs. Ain't no, you know, no bullshit like that. But these are recording artists. They very professional. Savage, you know, he really tell me a lot without saying too much. And that's what I like about him. Like, he a outspoken and he direct dude. And he's very humble. Savage is he's just a good nigga all around. You know what I mean? I fuck with Savage.
All
The
right.
whole 214L, they're my brothers.
Shout out to the
love
real.
them like I love YSL.
All right. What about K Michelle?
That's my baby. K Michelle that's my love. Like, she done been there with me from the jump. K Michelle was there for me from jump. She loved the fuck out of me. I always been there. I always showed love. I always, you know, didn't whatever it was to see me win, she did it. Whatever I needed. Was it when I was in my, you know, struggling, she paid my rent before, like, gave me money before. Like, Kay done did a lot of shit. When I was up and coming, before I became into this person, K Michelle done did a lot of shit for me.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Yeah. I remember like it was yesterday. Like, Kay done did a lot of shit.
So what's up with the music now? What are we doing next?
Right now I've been in the studio with Street Symphony, Grammy producer. I got a couple songs with him that I done. After that, I'm just dropping music. I'm working. I'm grinding like I ain't need AkbarV. I'm just working, you know, and I'm humbled to be working with, you know, the greats and people, you know, that I didn't think that I'd be in the studio with, and the people that I didn't think that I ever get a chance to work with. I'm working with them. I'm loving it. I'm having fun doing it because it's something that I love. I'm just grinding. The music about to drop. I'm just shooting videos. It's up from here. My managers, Mike and Andy, you know, we put in propositions together. They put in production together. They just doing a lot behind the scenes for me. You know what I'm saying? To get us where we need to be.
Any features that you want to tell us about?
Nope.
Nothing.
Back on.
Why not?
Cause I don't got no features.
Oh, you was going straight ahead with it. I
I'm
know
being
you got.
honest.
All right. So who you want to work with?
Nicki Minaj, Foxy Brown, Emily Sandy. I did something with Emily Sandy. And we gotta finish it because the producer's supposed to finish the beat. I love Emily Sandy. Like, that's one of those the hooks that I know I need, you know, for that pain. I love Emily. Who else I want to work with? Mary J. Blige. I want to work with Young Thug, Lil Baby. Lady London. I would love to do something with Lady London. I love Lady London. Of course, the City Girls, because I fuck with Carisha and I love her personality, because we be here. Even when she come in town, like when she out and I end up seeing her out, we always have a blast. I like Carisha a lot. That's my baby. And she's so humble and like chill. So Eve not rapping no more, but everybody know I would love something from Eve and Missy. Period. They know that. And I want something from Alicia Keys. Like, it's a lot of people I want to work with, and I'm going to work with. Like, and y'all know my Drake. Period. But yeah, it's a lot of people. And Kanye, definitely Kanye. I would want some beats from Kanye and a feature.
Shout out to the real. Shout out to Kanye. What's the name of the new album? When is it dropping? What's the inspiration behind it?
This is gonna be real hip hop. I can say it's gonna be real. It's gonna be authentic. It's gonna be gutter. It's gonna be hood. It's gonna be ratchet. That's what I want my tape to be. I want it to be just like I wanted to just, yeah, I'm here. Like, when I really get that moment, it's just gonna be. It's never gonna be back down for me. It's just straight flourish to the top. And it's on its way. It's this year. It's what happens this year.
So There'll be some club bangers in there, some booty shaking.
Of course, of course. Cause you know I done learned how to twerk a little bit.
Yes.
I see. I wanted to
You
get.
see, I've been doing my 1-2 step on them. You see, I've
I
been.
see that.
Yeah, I've been.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
now
yeah,
don't play with her.
yeah.
I've
I
been.
enjoy that.
Yeah, cause they been having me together. Yeah.
They sure did.
Are you? So did you get
Yes,
the
Kevin
weight?
Gates. Y'all know that though. I love Kevin. That's my baby.
Did you get the surgery because of pressure from the rap game, or you just wanted to be healthier?
It was both.
Mm-hmm. You didn't get no
Both.
BL or nothing, right? You need no bigger ass, did you?
No, I already had a big booty. I'm going back though, because they gotta remove the loose skin off of me. So I'm about to get ready to go back to surgery.
Mm-hmm.
And they gotta do
So
my titties. They gotta do something these motherfuckers said to my ankles. They gotta put these bitches up.
we can't tell. You look good to me.
Oh yeah, because I always was a pretty bitch. You know, I always gave the girls a run for their money. Even
Hello.
as a big girl. Okay. See, I don't got no makeup on right now. This natural. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. You got a beautiful mouth.
Thank you. 5-star smiles.
That's what they say. She do got a pretty smile. What do you want me to say? I wasn't saying
Thank
it
you.
like shit.
He's such a he's just so I can't wait to meet your ass in person.
I can't wait to meet you, man. We gonna meet. It's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, because I'm a real ass bitch.
Oh my God.
I
You
believe
go.
you. So let me get you. Can I get a top 5? Because I think but they're telling me to ask you. Can we get a top 5?
A top 5 for what?
Just
Favorite
hip hop.
artist?
I think you gave me LMCs. Can we get some men?
Top 5?
Yeah.
Damn. Nikki, Foxy, Jay,